Three, two, one.
Right.
1, 2, 3, go. Shut up. 1, 2, 3, go.
Don't make that face. You are making me laugh. I'm making laugh at him.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. Namaste. Welcome to Wheelchair Travels with Vineet.
I'm Vineet.
And I'm his mom. And I'm back to accompany Vineet in our Europe trip series as there is so much to talk about. And by now, you all must be knowing that Vineet is very shy as a person and will talk only according to script.
So this episode starts with this pic from our hometown in West Bengal. On a hot sweaty evening on 3rd June 2017.
As we have mentioned in our earlier videos, the overnight train is best suited for our travel to New Delhi.
And we had a flight to Muscat Airport on 5th June at around 10:30 am. From there we had a connecting flight to Heathrow same day.
All these days, we've never mentioned how we travel in trains, like as in how accessible or inaccessible trains are in India. So I will try to say it in short in this video. We have never traveled in a handicapped compartment of a train, but we have seen them in most trains in India. So we don't know whether the long journey trains have seats or berths to rest and sleep. Some platforms are higher and very few are on the same height as that of trains. So it's a mixed bag really. We usually travel in the AC compartments as our travels are during the summer holidays. And that day on 3rd June, the temperature would have been around 45 to 48 degrees centigrade. We also have a fixed rule as to how to board the train, especially if the halting time, such as this one, is very less, around 4 to 5 minutes.
First Papa carries me in his arms into the compartment while Mummy stays out with the luggage. VT follows us.
Then the rest of the luggages are put in by Papa.
And the last to go in are Mum and my wheelchair.
Sometimes we also take the help of coolies, but we usually need them while disembarking. Someday we might do a video on this. What say, Vineet?
Papa will leave us behind.
So we reached New Delhi railway station the next day at around 11:30 am and proceeded to our hotel, which was near the airport. The name of the hotel was, what was it?
I forgot.
So on 4th June, we spent the entire day lazing around and having some nice food. And I also had to rearrange some stuff in the luggage.
Oh, Mum, we have to make a video about what all we packed and what we should have packed, but missed out.
Yeah.
Next morning, we woke up early, reached the airport 2 hours well before the time.
After security, it was a long wait. And finally, as usual, we were the first ones to be taken to board the plane. I was just delirious that Vineet's khichdi had passed the security for food items.
We left Delhi International Airport at around 10:30 am. It was a 2 hours flight.
We were given light snacks after 45 minutes into the flight.
On reaching Muscat Airport, we had to wait to deboard after everyone else.
Oh, I forgot to add. After the harrowing incident in 2010 at Mumbai airport, this time we decided to pack Vineet's wheelchair as luggage.
Link to the Mumbai 2010 video is right here.
We waited and waited for a wheelchair, but even after 15 to 20 minutes, when they told us to wait even longer, Papa carried Vineet in his arms down the boarding steps into the last bus, which was going towards the main airport building.
When we reached the door to the airport main building, Mom desperately searched for a wheelchair but couldn't find one.
Papa was holding 17-year-old Vineet in his arms after getting off the airport bus. I finally found an airport staff who was speaking broken English, and I asked for a wheelchair, but she had no idea about it.
Papa was worried we would miss the connecting flight to Heathrow.
And by the grace of God, Papa found the wheelchair room, which was just beside where he was standing. That was a miracle.
But there were no signboards and very little staff there.
Wheelchairs for public should be easily visible. Anyways, we rushed towards the inward security area, but before that, we stopped in the aisle where Vineet could have his food. Next, we searched desperately for a washroom and finally found one. And guess what? The disabled toilet was such that you could wheel in the wheelchair and then you could not shut the door. After racking our brains at lightning speed, we decided that Papa would carry Vineet in his arms. I was going to fold the wheelchair, wheel it into the washroom, unfold it, and then close the door, and then Papa would put Vineet back on the wheelchair. What lessons we learned that day.
Next, we moved to the outward security area, and guess what I saw? Maserati.
This time too, we were the first to be taken to board the airplane, but the wheelchair lift van took so long that eventually we ended up being last inside the plane.
We took off for London at around 2 pm IST and reached Heathrow after a 9-hour journey, but it was only 6 p.m. GMT there.
Oh, I must mention that the Airways staff did not give us a glass of warm water for Vineet when we needed it. Means next time we have to pack a hot water flask or a kettle or something portable for a long journey flight like this. If you have any suggestions, please do comment and let us know.
Finally, we reached London Heathrow Airport on a cold, rainy English weather on 5th June 2017. Stay tuned for the video on London coming up next.
On the streets of London, and we need to render the umbrella.
Please like, comment, share, and turn on the post notification bell icon. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram at the rate of Wheelchair Travels with Vineet. Thank you. Stay safe. Peace.
A